Hello everyone, it's Yin Yang Total War, and I am back with another episode of Road to the Jade Dragon, featuring Mao Ying. Last time we left off, we were just about to start moving towards the Terracotta Graveyard. We had conquered Wang Cheng, and looks like we need to wait a turn before we move on. So, let's do that. All right. So, what are you guys thinking about the next DLC? Now, I know that we've talked about it. You've heard me talk about it on my other channel, but like, what does it mean as far as more content? I think I heard, I don't want to misquote, I think it was Lore Master Sotek was saying that, yeah, it's overpriced, but we are getting more monsters than we usually get. We used to get like one monster and a bunch of little units. This time we're getting, the Jade Lion's the Jade and Jet Lion are gonna count as one, but we're getting that. We're getting the thing in the woods. We're getting the incarnate of wild or beast. The incarnate of beast. No thanks. No thanks. Sure. So, like I said, we're getting those three. We're getting the Mutilith Vortex Beast and the oh gosh, I'll remember the name later, but the big bird. So what do you guys think of that? Like, does that soften the blow at all? Right? Does it mean it's maybe worth $17-18 versus 15? Or, 'cause I'd say it's definitely worth 15. Sure. We will start traveling that way with him as well. And the Terracotta Graveyard is next up on the list. They better not drop another comet on us.
It is our sworn duty to defend Cathay on any front from which it is threatened.
And that front today appears to be unfortunate rebels. And you gotta, you got to give it to the rebels just a little bit. I mean, I'm not gonna condone what they've been doing as a as a Miao Ying supporter, but to rebel against something that you claim to be next to godhood, right? You know that the dragons are powerful. You know that they're going to put you down for trying to rebel, and you still do it. Even with the aid of an astromancer at the Celestial Court, it's just, it's not going to be enough. And while it does not appear that Miao Ying has decided to take it upon herself to seek vengeance, the troops are definitely not stopping. And almost immediately, the enemy has decided to give up and run away. They're running, and they're running over there. So, with that, I will see you all back on the campaign map, or one of the shortest battles that we will have in this campaign. And, you know, they dropped one on us too. I'm gonna say time to loot and occupy.
Divest them. Well,
And once again, they can pay for their own repairs.
the Storm Dragon.
The Lord Magistrate stands ready.
Storm Dragon. To fight for me
Alright.
is an honor.
Let's get some more Jade Warriors. Actually, I'll take that back. Let's get some Jade Spears. And that should be enough. Say that I had
I
unlocked
cannot
6 more stuff.
faith the Emperor.
Oh, that said. It sure did. Well, just one of those weird cross things.
Warden of the Great Bastion.
Alright, we're gonna get Route Marcher and some inspiring recruitment.
A tool
As well.
fit for the Dragon's Daughter.
And let's have you increase mobility.
A tool of great efficiency.
Alright, looks like Nangao is ready for an upgrade. Let's go with can't have that yet. Yeah, we could do the clay pit.
I stand apart.
Alright. And it looks like we are ready for the next turn.
Our arms shine.
Cockatrice is the bird I was thinking of, Big Blue. Anyway, something I always like to think about when I'm thinking about DLC releases, whether they're good or bad, is that the modding community gets so much more stuff to work with, right? And anyone who's been holding back, waiting for the release of their mod, usually drops it within, you know, the first week or two of the new DLC coming out. So that's definitely good. No thanks to the Skull Smashers or Undead. Cross clubs, we will take you on.
Miao Ying.
And it looks like next on the roster is going to be Pome. We are going to wait just a
Speed
turn.
and unity win the day.
Trade
Check
ya.
your weapons again.
The Bastion requires it.
I'll get 2 more Jade Warrior Spearmen, and then I believe our final unit for this army is going to be some going to be another archer unit. Yeah, I think so.
The Emperor's chosen daughter.
We'll go with Hardened Bamboo.
Cathay will benefit.
And we need to start recruiting for this army here soon as well. And let's talk about the Ivory Road, see what we can get going on that front. We don't have a whole lot of money saved up, so... Ooh. What about you? Oh, I see. That's my mistake. That's a pretty good set to start with. Yeah, we'll go with it. Now, we won't launch any caravans until next turn when we have a little bit extra money, but we've got the caravan ready to go.
Inefficiency is intolerable.
Actually, while I'm at it, let's take a look at our
The
lord.
majestic defender, ready to defend.
I govern in the Emperor's.
What do I want him to look like? Yeah, I'll go with that one.
I cannot. Double the practice drill.
And let's get into the next turn. The only downside to having so many factions is that the interns do take a little bit longer as we wait for them to die off, right? But I'm definitely looking forward to exploring the unexplored when it comes to, I want to say it's called Nihon? Warhammer Korea. And obviously Ind and Koresh as well. First thing we got to do is solidify the northern Caucasus.
Must
Down
prosper.
there.
Always.
Or move into the rest of the day. I don't need any Norskins, thank you. I definitely don't need any of them. Alright. And Sartorial would be pretty funny to have, but I'm okay.
Proud.
Wrath of
It
the
is
dragon.
time for Pome to fall.
Might
We will
of
take
the
care of that in
storm.
just a second. Let's allow our peasant army to
There must
come
be
in as reinforcements as well.
The Emperor loves you. I decree death.
Alright, and let's jump into this battle.
Cathay's foes are within sight. You will see your families again. This the Storm Dragon swears to you.
And there she goes, making promises she probably shouldn't again.
maintain unity.
And something I'm not going to be doing in this campaign is utilizing the pocket ladders for anybody that it doesn't make sense. Now, obviously, pocket ladders don't make sense, period. What I mean is, if you're not like a ninja or a skaven, right? I'm not going to be climbing the walls with you. We will either bring siege equipment or we will blast our way through the gate. We will not be utilizing pocket ladders. Now, Nanyebunyo, on the other hand, who is a master at, he's a sniper. He's basically a ninja with a rifle. I'm going to allow him to do it. Although we will not zoom in on any pocket ladders from him. We'll just say he used his means to get up on the wall, right? And speaking of, he is circling around to look for defenses in the enemy's formations before we break through. And again, you just gotta love his design, right? He is all about it. Even in a cityscape where this isn't going to blend in, it just looks like a walking bush, right? He's committed to the cause. And back to the main line, it does look like another comet was dropped on us, killing some of our poor gunners. So I guess they won't be going home to their families, but we will do the best that we can to get everyone else home. And you have to ask yourself, looking out at this, was the temporary freedom really that worth it? You knew it was going to come to an end when you rebelled. That gate should be coming down any time now. And there it goes. Now looking to see what's going on over here with Nanyebunyo. Oh, maybe he does blend in pretty well. And there he is, looking like a patch of grass out here in the concrete. And it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to look at his handiwork without clipping through the map, so we'll take a step back to the main engagement. And it looks like our peasant reinforcements are coming in. Not that they're really needed in this battle. And I don't know that we've actually looked at these guys, but here are the Jade Spears. Nothing too crazy or impressive, but still a pretty cool unit. And guys, like I've said before, you know, there's just so much that you can get even beyond using DLC. Definitely make sure to be looking for stuff like that. Use my mod collection, whatever. There's all kinds of units on the workshop for those of you who are disappointed in the number that we're going to be getting here shortly. So check them out. And something that I hope that they change in the future is give Cathay some color variation between the factions, like the Empire or Draconia. You know, they don't all have to be green and red all the time. And looks like Miao Ying has decided to take this upon herself. Ooh.
You accept this harmony.
And it looks like the push is happening. I doubt I'll be coming in through this pathway anymore just because of these bridges, unfortunately. I do apologize about the up and down nature of this city. And there goes the peasant army charging in to finish off the last of the rebel forces. And it does appear that this battle is all but over, so I will see you guys back in the campaign. And we're back. I do believe that is going to be the end of the rebel threat, at least in the north. And although they did drop a comet on us, we're just going to occupy this time.
Make a watchtower of it. The Storm Dragon.
A little bit of lenience will hopefully go a long way. we are going to work on spreading our control here.
I stand apart.
The Lord Magistrate stands ready.
And King Ji Kwang will
The
be
Emperor calls upon.
temporarily in charge of the province once Miao Ying decides to depart. So,
Favored daughter.
let's round out Miao Ying's army. Actually, we can do that when we go back, when we take her back
City
to
Commander.
Nangao. Let's instead
Cathay Eternal.
start having King Ji Kwang
A worthy
go
addition
down
to
his
my
blue route,
arsenal.
since he is going to be a governor for the time being.
There is no cause.
And we will recruit some archers for him to assist in the holding of Pomei.
A glorious
Although it's
strike.
not a heavily under threat province, it is still in the north and must be guarded. So, let's see what else can assist us. We're going to continue taking her down her spell path. So Flesh to Stone will be next.
The Bastion's defense requires it.
And let's get some more increased mobility
An
so we
upper
can keep this
hand,
army
indeed.
on the move. We will also go ahead and dispatch our caravan. Let's see. Obviously. No. That's not green. Alright, we've got Frozen Landing. No. Definitely not. Not this time. It'll only take us 5 turns to travel to Karak, which is good. Erengrad. Marienburg, which would take us 9 turns, but that's a heck of a reward. Altdorf. Alright, let's travel to Karak. That's the most gain for the least risk.
It is as we planned.
Alright, and so far the Gunpowder Road and the Lands of Steel and Stone belong to us. Let's start reaching out to the other
City Commander.
factions
Be
that are
on
actually
guard.
loyal to the dragons.
Cathay Eternal.
And it does look like they're still alive somewhere, although I don't know where. I'm sure it's
The
a
dragon
small army
blooded.
somewhere.
Look,
Harmony above all.
Oh,
Allow
Celestial
me to give
Loyalist?
you a
Yes,
magistrate's
of course.
welcome. Harmony is a
There we go.
Celestial, I
Imperial
do not
Wardens.
think that you can talk your way out of destruction. For the dragon.
That will help us a lot.
the celestial
And let's talk to our
blacksmith.
I am busy with my alchemies.
brother
for you?
as well.
I will make time, I suppose.
And I see no real reason to talk to anyone outside of Cathay just yet.
All right.
Speaking of outsiders, we do have the Chileans holding Shanyang, and that is something that we're just not going to be able to. We're not going to be able to allow that to pass. So, I believe they will be our next target in the next episode. But, as we've probably hit around our 30-minute mark, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. and I will see you guys in the next one. And as always, to all my friends, wherever you are, good morning, good evening, good night. Thanks again to everyone for watching. I really couldn't do this without the support of my family, friends, and everyone who is helping me take my dream of becoming a content creator to the next level. I believe this channel will only get better as time goes on, so if you want to aid me in this journey, all I ask is you do what the kids say.
Comment, like, and subscribe!
Thanks guys, and we'll see you in the next one.